Good evening. Parents living on the Saskatchewan side of the city can take advantage of the province's latest grant program. It's called the Saskatchewan Advantage Grant for Education Savings. Now, it provides a grant to an RESP at a rate of up to 10% to a maximum of $250 per year per child. And the grant can also be combined with one from the federal government that commits an additional 20%.
The quicker you start on it, you're able to generate that free government money, and not very often can we say we get free money from the government.
Regardless of what your children decide to do after high school, Spence says you won't lose your portion of the money.
Your oldest child may not choose to go to school. You can roll those funds over to your second child if there's space provided. If neither one of your children or your one child doesn't want to go to school or decides not to, you still get your contributions back. The government will keep theirs.
If you are saving for your child's education, it might be to your advantage to live on the east side of town. That's because while the Saskatchewan government is introducing a registered education savings plan, the Alberta government is phasing its one out.
Saskatchewan, from going from a have-not province, has now got a better program than the Albertans. So
the Saskatchewan government believes the fund will benefit about 83,000 children. Well, snow or shine, members of the local Knights of Columbus and Habitat for Humanity will be coming together tomorrow for the first Team Build Day of the year. Now, the Forester Place is nearly complete. The Knights of Columbus donated $1,000 and are planning to install insulation into the units for their build day.
We've been wanting to help out with Habitat builds for a while, and we got an opportunity to do the insulating.
The expected completion date is this September, where 7 families will be staying in 7 units.
Invite anybody out tomorrow to come and help out. Don't have to necessarily be a member of the Knights of Columbus, but come out and have some camaraderie. There'll be coffee in the morning, and there's actually a warm lunch served over the noon hours, so eat a little bit and have some fun and build a little bit.
The build starts at 8 a.m. tomorrow. For more information or to volunteer, you can call the Restore. Well, take a trip down memory lane. Lloydminster's 17th annual Antique and Collector Show is happening this weekend. Annika Notveit gives us a sneak peek of the Wild Rose Pavilion as 30 dealers set up their treasures for the sale.
Dealers unpack all sorts of antiques, excited for the upcoming show. Close to 2,000 guests are expected, and organizers say the show offers something for all ages.
It's a real nostalgic trip for a family to come because they can share their own history with their children or grandchildren, and everyone can learn something.
Edward Heelman has been coming to the show for more than 10 years and enjoys the chance not just to sell his collection, but look at other antique items as well.
That's why we always like to get in, set up. Then we do our own browsing and looking and dealing, and sometimes it's a buy and sell type of thing, and sometimes it's a trade, just whatever.
Organizers say that if you have something at home that you want to see its financial or historical value, to bring it out.
We also have an appraiser on location. Her name is Gail Puri. She's here for the 5th year, and she works with the Canadian Antique Roadshow.
Doors open tomorrow at 10 a.m. Annika Notveit, Newcap News.
He was a man that changed the face of religion in the Middle East. The story of Prophet Muhammad was brought to life last night as Lloydminster's Muslim community came together to spread the message. It's a familiar sound to Muslims around the world. It's the call to prayer. About 200 people packed the Vic Juba to hear the story of Prophet Muhammad.
Muhammad gathered the Meccans and announced to them.
The Prophet received the teachings of Islam and shared it with others. There are now more than 1.6 billion Muslims around the world.
I accepted Islam 29 years ago. And it doesn't matter how many times I rehearse this script or how many times I give the presentation, I still can't hold back my emotions.
Atal Wahid Lahay has narrated the event in other Canadian cities. He said it's important to shed some of the stigma behind the religion, one of them being that Islam is violent.
The actions of other Muslims aren't reflected and aren't reflective of the life of the Prophet. I don't know where those actions are coming from. I don't know that Islam. This Islam I know is an Islam of peace.
I thought to myself, it can't hurt to learn. It can't hurt to learn about cultures and religions that you're not familiar with, and so I thought this would be a good opportunity.
And it's that sentiment organizers are happy to hear, and the reason why they do these sort of events.
I hope they learn the truth about the Holy Prophet, the type of man he was, the legacy he left behind, how compassionate, merciful, kind he was, the embodiment of peace.
This weekend will be another busy one in our region. Ukrainian dancers will be taking over the stage at the Vic Juba Community Theatre, and an annual event makes its return to Maidstone. Lloyd FM's Heather Cleggis has more details and a chance for you to be a big winner.
Coming up on Saturday night, you've got the chance to check out an incredible show on stage at the Vic Juba Community Theatre, Shumka at 50. Some incredible Ukrainian dancers, lots of great music, and of course, some very colorful costumes as well. You'll enjoy this whirlwind of fun and great dancing on Saturday night at the Vic Juba Theatre. You can get your tickets online, vicjubatheatre.ca. Head out to Maidstone this weekend for their 29th annual trade fair. They've got lots of live entertainment lined up for the whole weekend, but Saturday afternoon they'll have a very special guest. The skip of Team Saskatchewan at this year's Scotty Tournaments of Hearts, Jill Shumay. She'll be talking about the whole Scotties experience, a great opportunity to talk to her, congratulate her and the team on how well they did this year. All you have to do is head to Maidstone this weekend. You're going to hit the jackpot this weekend if you're our winner, because we've got a Universal CD prize pack to give away. We've got music from Rihanna, Carly Rae Jepsen, Justin Bieber, and a whole lot more. All you have to do is email your name and daytime phone number to tvcontests@newcap.ca. We want to say thanks to John at Universal Music Canada for setting us up with the music. You may know him best as investigative reporter Raj Binder, but the man behind him, Sean Majumder, is coming to the Vic Juba Community Theatre on May the 7th. It's the fundraiser for the theatre, so support a great cause and enjoy a night of hilarity with Sean Majumder. Just stop by the Vic Juba Community Theatre box office to get your tickets. Well, whatever you choose to do this weekend, I hope you have a great one. I'm Heather Cleggis, and that's what's happening.